Hey everyone, it's Ryan. It's Sunday morning, early Sunday. Everybody's still asleep here but me. Thought I'd knock out a video. Yeah, so this past week was pretty busy. Had three books, like I said, three books that I got a hold of. For the fourth one, Spider-Man, my shop didn't get, and I don't know when I'm going to get it because I'm going to be out of town next week, so I don't know. May have to skip that one, but we'll get back on some Spider-Man here soon too. So yeah, it was a good week. Superman, Fantastic Four, Hawkman, Spider-Man, a lot going on. I have no idea why this took as long as it did. I couldn't find anything in my cursory internet searches telling me why it was like two months or so before this came out. But anyway, by the way, I've been filming these with just my phone. That's it, just my phone, and then I upload them and put some comments. And that's about it. It's pretty low budget, pretty indie, I guess. But considering a tripod, something to hold so I can have both my hands down here and keep the camera steady. If anybody knows of a good small phone tripod to do that with, I'll do some research obviously, but if anybody knows of one that's well known and inexpensive on Amazon or something, let me know. I think that would help. But anyway, so we've got Dan Slott. Here's our team. Here's our creative team. Dan Slott on Fantastic Four. He picked this up after leaving Amazing Spider-Man a few months ago. I know a lot of people have been frustrated with how slow it's been to get going, but honestly, I've been okay with it, I think. I was more concerned with how, you've got the kids. So Franklin, the whole idea so far is he's been creating these universes. And I think the whole point is that he's rebuilding some that were destroyed. So he's trying to kind of fill in the gaps, I guess, where some worlds were destroyed and so forth. But kind of bothered me from a moral standpoint, the whole playing God, creating worlds. And then you had the terrifying, the awful thing about it that I think is kind of glossed over is the fact that, this character here, the Griever, has kind of been following behind him and just wiping out these worlds and wiping out these populations, untold billions or whatever. But so what's happened is, they've faced off against the Griever, and Sue and Reed. Well, Reed teleported in the rest of the Fantastic Four, but what he did, rather than just bring in Johnny and Ben, was he brought in everybody that has ever been in the Fantastic Four. Hence the cover, the splash page at the end of the number 2. I thought was really cool. They kind of downplayed it, I thought. I mean, you've got to strike a balance between focusing on the Fantastic Four and then bringing in all of these characters, obviously. So I felt like that was probably tough to do, and I think they did an okay job of it. It kind of felt. We'll talk about it. But anyway, let's flip through here. Reed realizes he's heard this voice before. He's dealt with this character when he was working on solving his solution for everything. He wanted to come up with a solution for everything, and he hears this voice, and that's when he realizes that he might have a one-up on this person, on this being. He sends Johnny and Ben to destroy the pod that they teleported everybody in on, and this panel for some reason really bothered me. Sue, did your husband just strand us in a different universe? There's only one person with any emotion in this entire panel, and it's I forget her name, but anyway, Medusa. I forget. I'm sure he knows what he's doing, Medusa. And then you got Luke Cage. Away from our families? He looks really concerned, doesn't he? I mean, he's distraught. I don't know. It is kind of an interesting panel, but I think that's kind of my point, is that they're focusing on the Fantastic Four to the point where they take a sidebar conversation. So you've got everybody else getting to work, fighting the fight of their lives against this cosmic being, and we're huddling up over here. I don't know. It's fine. They go and meet the kids. This is it. This is the whole thing. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe I missed it. Maybe Slot's playing games with me here. But here we got a hug going on. Ghost Rider's doing work back here. We're getting some things done, but everybody else is just kind of hanging out. And is it me, or do the characters are they inconsistently drawn? I don't know. As you flip through this, pay attention to Reed's chin and see if you notice some inconsistency there. The beard and the chin. So anyway, all in all, I mean, I'm giving it a little bit of a hard time, but I thought it was really good. I thought this was kind of funny. Spider-Man comes up. Franklin's been charged with a pretty hefty responsibility here, and he's scared. He doesn't want to do it, which I appreciated, because the kid's showing emotion. He's actually acting like a kid. He's like, wait, I can't do that. I'm scared. Where before I felt like he was kind of this annoying, cocky brat. Now he's like actually showing some fear, some human emotion. It's great. So Spider-Man comes up and he tells him, hey, you've got the greatest power of anyone here, and with that must also come the greatest responsibility. And Ben's like, nope, not happening. The whole point being, Ben doesn't want Franklin to take this on himself, so they're going to do it together. It's clobbering time. So, the long story short, Reed's one step ahead of everybody here, which is great, which is the whole point, I think, of Fantastic Four, is having Reed kind of figure things out, muster the troops, and they have faith in his abilities and his knowledge to follow him, and it's a great story. So excuse me. So anyway, the Griever thinks that she's got this figured out, but what she doesn't realize is that Reed's again one step ahead, and so his plan unfolds. Oh man, sorry. So he had sent Johnny to destroy her ship, I think is what it was. And he gets there and he realizes somebody's already in there, and it's the Hulk, which is fine. He's ransacked the place, but he has a conversation. I was never here, kid. You didn't see me. And you broke all these big bad machines yourself. You get the credit. Got it. Okay. Why? I don't understand. Maybe I missed something. We knew the Hulk was here. I think he's on the cover. Like, why is that a big deal? Why is it a secret? Why is it hush hush? I don't know. Maybe somebody can help me out. But anyway, that's as far as I'm gonna go. Really, it was good. I mean, there was a lot packed in here. My main complaint would be, you bring in all of these characters and you kind of let them fight in the background, which, I mean, that's a plot device, right? So you've got all these characters fighting this being. I mean, they're powerful characters, right? And you give the Fantastic Four a chance to come together, to meet, to hug, to talk, to see each other after what's been years in another reality, another universe. So it worked. It was fine. It was fine. Like I said, Reed's chin, some of the art consistency. I feel like some of the characters look thin in one panel and thicker in another. So, but that's nitpicking. I think that this issue really does kind of embody the idea of the Fantastic Four, the family, working as a team, the sacrifice, Reed being one step ahead of folks, and the trust that people have in Reed Richards. So all in all, I liked it. It was good. Um, Excited about the next one. Hopefully, I don't have to wait so long. Actually, since we're only 3 issues in, I'm trying to get trying to get my wife to watch or to read these 3 issues. I think she'd appreciate kind of the family aspect of it. But anyway, thanks for your likes, your subscribes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.